Got it. Get off there. Is it through this? Do I have the right mic? I don't understand any of this. How do I adjust the mic? Also, I'm not in the middle. There we go, buddy. How do I set this up? YouTube, you confusing. It's very confusing. Is it using this mic? That's my question. Let's find out. Is it using this mic? It does not appear to be. Can I, in sound settings? Yes, I'm using the Yeti here. Yes. Is this using the Yeti? Is there a way to know? I'm very frustrated by this currently. Just talking to myself. All right, let's see. Well, this is sort of annoying. YouTube, my sweet friend. No. Oh, whatever. Is anyone here? It says 2 people. How do I? What the hell? Well, I guess it's that. I don't know. Can you hear me okay if you're here? Got that drinking noise in there. How do I? I'm so frustrated by this. The new YouTube is very interesting. It's a brave new world. Welcome to live chat. So if this video goes up on the channel, it's going to have just 2 minutes of me talking to myself. At least 2 minutes. Hello, is anyone here? It says 6 participants. Can you hear me? Does the audio sound okay? No one is here. You're here, Jeff. Can you hear me? I don't know. Yes, very good. It says there's 7 people. It says there's 8 people. I'm waiting. I didn't schedule this. I just sprung it. So I assume it'll take a minute for people to come in. It's not going to be a long thing. I just wanted to say hello, touch base with you guys. I'm going to be going on a little bit of a trip for Christmas shortly here. So I figured I'd say hi. Maybe we could chat for a minute and go from there. How you doing, guys? How is everyone? Yeah. What is even on there? Oh, it's a router. I have to return that. How you doing, Caleb? How is everybody? I'm ready. You inspired me to get an RB67. Awesome. I think it's like popular because I've looked for lenses for it to try and get some new lenses and maybe shoot some different styles with it. And they're always sold out or outrageously expensive now. So I can partially maybe blame my video. I think that video I did on it I don't think it's like being weird or braggadocious to say. I think it's one of the more popular videos on the RB67 online. Not that that's like it's not like Fortnite or whatever. B as in Bravo. What's R in that? Welcome to live chat. So I don't understand this new chat. It doesn't allow me to change anything really. It does allow people to give me money on the bottom here. It says show your support for Eric Wallstrom, which is, you know, I'd gladly accept that if that were but yeah, I don't know how to adjust it. I wanted to switch the mic, so I was using this thing, and I don't think I am. I think I'm using my webcam mic, which is sad. But hey, how you doing, guys? I have Murphy's Film. I have never played Fortnite, and the odds of me ever playing that game are like I'm too old for that. And really, I play games that nobody likes. I play like grand strategy games and sports games and role-playing games. So I don't do anything with shooting. I find it stressful. I've never used the RZ67, so I don't know. Jeff Walker, I don't have EU4. I've got Crusader Kings 2 and I have Stellaris. And I don't know if they count, but I have like Endless Space and Endless Legends in some of those games. Yeah, Mauricio, I've never used the RZ67. I considered it and opted for my Pentax instead. My Pentax is like my favorite camera that I've ever used, just like hands down. I love it to death. It's so good. So have you used it? What do you think of it? Oh. So let's see. I can't adjust the Prison Architect. I own it. I have Prison Architect and I have RimWorld, which is based on the same engine, but it's very different. I have City Skyline. That's I found it kind of it's like it's fun, but it's not particularly challenging once you get into it. You gotta add me on Steam. I could add you on Steam. I've got a decent. I play like The Binding of Isaac, Slay the Spire, and lately I've been playing Stellaris since they updated. Yeah, the price is going up really quickly, Mauricio. I was thinking the other day I hadn't seen any content from you in ages, and here you are. Dude, I released like 2 videos this month. That's like the most I've done. It's the most I've done in forever. Back to film. I don't know what that means. Like I went back to film. I never left. What's up, bud? No, this is it. Are you back to doing videos on film? I mean, they were, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Go look at them. They're just, I did one on my photos over the summer and one from one of a hike that I took early in the fall. All right. I haven't played video games since Halo 2. Yeah, like the kind of games I play are like not so like Halo is popular and people like it. I play like games like grand strategy games where you like I don't know, where you're like a country and you have to like build cities and armies and defend things, and I enjoy those. What are your next projects or desires as a photographer or for your YouTube channel? Well, I have sort of like a project that I would like to work on, like a long-term project, but it's more ambitious than I'm capable of doing right now. As far as the YouTube channel, I just want to start getting stuff up again. I think I've made a good step in the right direction by putting up videos in the last putting up videos in the last couple of days, but or last month. I'm sorry, I got distracted by like 3 things at once. But in the last month, I've done better putting stuff up. but I want to put more content up. I want to be more consistent with it, and kind of go forward. But I've taken a couple of steps in that direction. Steam Winter Sale started today. Yeah, I bought XCOM 2. I actually paused the download to do this live stream, so that's what I'll be doing later. the XCOM 2 Complete Edition. Good. I played the original XCOM, the 1993 one, when I was like 11 years old. So, like, I was a kid and I loved it. So, I got the 2BD one a few days ago. 2BD. Do you have an all-time favorite? Yeah, Baldur's Gate 2. Get out of here. Is forever. It's my favorite game, period. Baldur's Gate 2 with a bullet. Best game ever. Hands down. What do you think about doing your own zine, or have you done it in the past? I haven't. It's never been anything I've considered. I have considered doing like a more cohesive photography project. I had kind of two ideas in my head. I wanted to do large format and medium format film photos, I guess even 35 millimeter, but film photos of all the very, like, I would call it upstate, and it would be like everywhere in New York that isn't New York City. So, go to where I'm living right now in like the Capital District, Syracuse, Buffalo, the Adirondacks, like all these places that represent the state that aren't this, tiny corner that everyone thinks of. I think it would be really interesting. I'd also like to do some photography in like, my initial idea before I came up with thought of that would be to do something, I was going to call it Rust, where it would be going to all these Rust Belt cities along the Great Lakes. So like Buffalo, Baltimore, Detroit, Cleveland, and trying to find landscapes, and, Milwaukee, and cause those are the cities I like. Like, I like those places, I go somewhere like Toronto or whatever, and it's clean and it's whatever, but it just doesn't, I don't know. I don't enjoy it in the same way I enjoy like, getting drunk in Milwaukee or places that have a little bit more struggle to them, a little more soul, I think. So I'd love to go and do something unified with large format photos of those places. It's just video game talk here. Hang on, let me see. I have 2,000 on the original and 600 on the special edition of Baldur's Gate, or what are we talking about here? Sorry, gaming has taken over the chat. Have you unlocked the D6 in the Binding of Isaac? Dude, I 100% of the Binding of Isaac with Afterbirth Plus. I'm crazy. I have like 1,000 hours in that game. It's sad. Have you ever considered doing Have you ever considered doing landscape photography with the RB? Yes, I just need a wider lens for it. I've actually used it to take some, but the 127 is pretty narrow. Is this photography? And this is a YouTube live stream. Chrono Trigger was always my favorite. I have Chrono Trigger. It's in my parents' attic with my Super Nintendo. I'll see it this Christmas. Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI. I've got all those games on there. You have the 50 and the one. Yeah, so I have the 55 for the Pentax 6.7, which is similar. The only lens I have for the RB is the 127, and whenever I've gone looking for, I consider buying the 65 3.5 KL, the newer one for it, and decided not to because it was expensive. Hey Michael, good to see you, man. Photo Talk. Have you got the 75 millimeter? Are you talking to me? I only have the 127 for it. I don't have any other lenses for it. If anyone wants to send me other lenses, I will take them. Anyone here backing the revival of pack film? Sure. I mean, I'd like it. I have that Polaroid back for the RB that I've used before. Mark H, did you ever shoot a Hasselblad? I didn't. I've never shot one. I can't afford one. I would like one. I'm in a really weird position where for the first time in my life, I'm earning like a pretty decent income. And it all goes to pay off the credit card debt that I've accumulated over the last couple of years. So I'm not buying any like fun stuff for a while. I just bought a decent, I just bought the 50mm 1.4 for my Canon FD. So I can shoot Ektachrome on a decent lens and hopefully make some content on that going forward. Cool. Yeah, I'll check it out for sure. Like I said, I have that Polaroid thing. So see. I've shot on a Hassie. Very good. Very cool. A lot of people have. Matt Day loves it. I kind of, when I made the decision, I opted to get into the Pentax 6.7 ecosystem. I see them as kind of comparable in some ways and very different in others. I would love to try them both. I just am not in a position where I can get a Hasselblad right now. What's the new job like? Do you like it? How's life? It's fine. It's it's very different. I was bartending before, which is a completely different world from this. So like obviously there's a kind of a culture change. And it took some getting used to on my part, but you know, yeah, it's good. The Hassie is my favorite camera. Very good. Very good. When the Mia is too heavy for some trips, nice. I just got a Hasselblad for, yeah, it's just too expensive for me, the 503. Broke your Yashica mat, you want to buy mine? I have the 124G, I'll sell it to you. You got any film plans for 2019? I mean, I'm still making stuff. You guys have any interest in a narrative essay on light? Both from an artistic and like physics perspective. I was kind of interested in that for a while. That was something I was thinking about doing, but I'm not sure there's like a market. I was like, I want to talk about lighting landscape scenes and also the electromagnetic spectrum. You know? If that makes any sense at all. Yeah. Murphy's Film, just a heads up. A lot of your comments are getting censored because you put curse words in them, but I can still see them. Oh, I'm just crushing LaCroix. You have no idea. When you I go hard on the LaCroix. I buy like a bunch of them and just go through them like there's no tomorrow. I can't, you know, whatever, they're good. It's good and it's just water, so not the it caught it, Murphy's. It you can't outsmart the algorithm. Yeah, no. So that one, that's fine though. Apparently that one's not who's Garth? Where's Garth? Oh, call me Garth. Gotcha. I was like, who's Garth? What's going on here? I've noticed a fun trend that I don't think any of these people will be in here. A new trend in my last video that I put up. Just like apparently everyone on earth has a film photography channel and they all used my comment section to try and advertise their stuff. Do you print your photos in the darkroom as well? I have. I developed my own black and white, but there's no darkroom that I have easy access to here. When I was in Buffalo, I had access to a lab that let me do it, but here it's not doable. Caleb Wilson. Yeah, the fast pace is what like makes it fun though. It's like you would leave from like a busy night just like physically exhausted, and is great. I loved it. Ted Palmer, looking for a small, cheap-ish 35mm SLR. Thinking Canon AE or Olympus OM. Any thoughts? Yeah, they're both great. The cool thing about the Canon is, I think the Olympus is probably cheaper. Cool thing about the Canon is the lenses are everywhere. You might want to consider a like a Minolta Those are really inexpensive and really good. Konica made some really nice ones, though tougher to find lenses. And what's the student's camera that everyone always recommends? Yeah, insert your channel promotion there. Be like, man, this video is really cool. Anyway, I'm doing something on my channel. Come check it out. And every time I was like, no, I'm not gonna check it out. I watch, like, on YouTube, I just watch like SciShow. I'm not gonna watch your YouTube videos. Get out of my comments. Sorry. You scan the negatives yourself, right? Yeah, I scan them. I have an Epson V700 and I scan them on there. What's up, bud? You're famous. Oh, hey, Mike. What's going on, man? I am not famous. That is false. K1000. That is correct. Thank you both. What's going on, Mike? How you doing? Did you talk about the new 4x5 yet? No, I have not talked about it. I will be using it soon and talking about it. It's a Zone 6 wooden folding field camera. It's beautiful. Get off my lawn. That's absolutely me. V700. I think it's great. I bought it forever ago. I think I bought it 2013 maybe when I first started. I just didn't want to deal with like photographing film myself, and I went and got it. And I love it. An item from your wish list is on sale. Speak of the devil. Thanks, Steam. I never liked how unsharp my scans turn out great. I don't know. I don't know. Go back to your Warhammer 2 strategy guides. What? Warhammer 2? What? K1000s are overpriced and under-featured. I can't name a single feature on a 35mm camera that I want other than like takes photographs with the lens that you put in there. It's kind of why I ended up buying an RB67. It's like, I just didn't care. I was like, I just want a camera that I can put film in and take photos. That's it. That's where I'm at. So I'll DM you in the new year. Just buy a Leica and call it a day. Because I was like, I can't afford a Hasselblad. So the natural progression from there is to just get a Leica. I think the Nikon F4 is, I'm sure it is. And those lenses are beautiful. Yeah. Did you end up selling the A7 III? If so, why? No, I did not end up selling the A7 III. The why is because it was like with that lens that I have on it, the 85, it was like almost $3,000. And I don't know why I spent that on it. But it's good. One thing that's really weird about it that I didn't even, the default ratio, like aspect ratio on the photographs is 6:19, 9:16, 6:19, whatever like a 10, like a movie screen is. And it makes getting prints a real pain in the ass. So you have to go in and switch it manually to 6:4, which is 16:9. Thank you. Thank you. Leica M7 and 50mm Cron will only cost you both livers and half an ear. Well, I only have one liver. I don't think mine is particularly valuable. You probably get mine at like a bargain rate. But I do have one. Beer is better than Leica. How about LaCroix? Thrift store livers. Yeah, that's mine. That's my liver. I'm sure it was like valuable at one point. Ja. So what's everybody up to here? I can hang out for a little bit longer, and I'm gonna have to get a move on. But what's everybody doing? What's everyone up to? What's LaCroix? I'm from the UK. It is a very fancy, theoretically fancy type of sparkling water with the worst graphic design of all time. Everything is written in French, despite the fact that it is from Wisconsin. From La Crosse, Wisconsin. But it's good. I like it. It's delicious. I mean, it's just sparkling water. Sparkling water, gross. That's just like your opinion, man. French does sound fancy. To be fair, it's from La Crosse, Wisconsin. So, you know, I mean, it's not insane. Thinking of selling my Nikon APS-C to get lenses to get a Nikon D810 as my digital backup. Would you recommend that upgrade? Currently, yeah, probably. I mean, if you can afford it, it is I really strongly considered getting that camera and opted to go with the Sony just because I like the form factor a lot more. I like how it feels and looks, and I just think it's pretty. Lemonade without the lemon. Nah, dude, this is passion fruit. Glad to see you streaming, man. Keep up the content. Merry Christmas. Yeah, are you in Buffalo right now? Because I'm gonna be down there this coming week, shortly. Or are you in the city right now? I don't remember. Also, congratulations to your sister. Do you have any folk you're following on Instagram you think we should check out? I mean, almost certainly. Hang on. Let me tell you. Let me just really quickly look and I'll tell you. I get so many things that pop up on my feed here. And so much of it is like incredible. I don't know. Jeez. Now I'm like stressed by this. I will let me do this. I'll work some of it into a video coming shortly because off the top of my head it's tough to know. There's one guy, Daniel Cormier, I think his name's Daniel. If you follow him, he's incredible. He's been in some of my shared videos, submission videos. But there's one guy in here who's been just producing like the best content recently. And I can't remember his name, but I'll like tweet it out or share it on the channel or something soon. What's up, Greg? How you doing, man? Whatever happened with that guy who was annoyed with the "Hey Kids"? He deleted his comment. Presumably went back to sipping Merlot and complaining to waiters or whatever he does with his time, listening to Mumford & Sons. Maybe not even Yacht Rock, whatever. Moved up from a D7200 to a D800 night and day detail. Yeah, absolutely. I haven't had a crop sensor since my first digital camera. It was a Canon T2i. I had a 5D Mark II and then this one now. Let me see. Michael, maybe if I remember who that was, I'm sure you already follow him, but I'll send you a message when I find it. Recently bought a Yashica Mat 124G and is there anything I need to be aware of? No, I mean, the thing to be aware of is it's small, it's light, it takes weirdly sharp pictures. Michael, you're allowed to like them. We're not in agreement there. That's okay. I appreciate that you like them though. I listen to like the cringiest music. Like I just listened to The National recently and that's like the most, like yeah. It's like the most like 35-year-old white guy music to listen to. So I can take it. What's your most played game on Steam? The Binding of Isaac. Followed probably by my numbers get like thank you. My numbers get like kind of like skewed because I tend to like leave a game running and then go on a trip or something and then come back and be like, oh, it thinks I played all week. But yeah, Binding of Isaac's so good. It's the best. So yeah. But that's my most played game on Steam. The game that I've sunk more hours into than any is honestly probably Madden, if you count that as a game, which is sad. And then like I played Baldur's Gate 2 all the way through. I don't know how many times. Hoping to get your 6x7 repaired soon. Yeah, I'm taking mine with me on vacation. I'm gonna shoot some more. I might do another. I might do another video on the Fuji on Fuji Pro 400H just because I love it. I've had really good luck with it. Here, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I will be right back, guys. Oi. Those LaCroix are adding up, right? Ah. All right. Are you red or blue? What does that mean? Talk amongst yours. No, I'm back. I just drank a lot of LaCroix. Yeah, I love the 400H. Is this the YouTube of running out without paying the bill? No, I'm here. Kodak is weird to me. You know what's fun is if you make a video a year ago being like, hey, where's the new Ektachrome that was promised? I like you make a video about that and you're like, this is what day it is. It still hasn't come out yet. I still get comments every day from people who are like, it's out. I'm like, I know. Thank you. It's out. I can get it at my store. And I'm like, yeah, I know. You can get it anywhere. Like, I made this video a year ago. Why? Have I shot E100 yet? No, I have not. It's not out in sheets, so who cares? Yeah, it's not on 120. I don't care. I'm going to buy some, and that's part of why I got that lens for the Canon. But in all honesty, I only shoot 120. Yeah, Garth, sorry. That's actually one of my concerns for it is I wanted to shoot some, but it's just like gray and wintry, here. So I was hoping to get some color, to shoot. You guys are going to be amazed. The party's really starting because I grabbed an apricot LaCroix. This stream brought to you by LaCroix Sparkling Water. They're my sponsor now. Wake up early enough for sunrise. Yeah, no. I do get up early. I get up at 5:30, but I can't take pictures. I go to work. Yeah. Yeah, by the time when I park my car to go into work, usually the sun is starting to come up. And then when I leave, it's set already. So it's great. It's great. It's a good way to live. I don't know what Cibachrome is, so I'll sign the petition, I suppose. I'm still on the bus, got my driving test for the 15th of January. Well, good luck. Good luck. Green Christmas should provide some color. Yeah, and I'm gonna take it down outside. Like there's definitely like some graffiti and stuff that could be cool. But we'll see. Do it. Oh man. So yeah, what are we at? 35 minutes? Yeah. I mean, but being British, learning to drive properly, I learned on a manual. My first two cars were sticks. My newest car is an automatic because I was actually going to buy it in a stick, and then the dealership that was selling it in Syracuse Once I'd agreed to buy it and they'd run my credit and everything, they're like, oh, we don't have the title to this car yet, so you're going to have to wait. I waited a week. They still didn't have the title. I said, forget it. And I ended up buying a car in Massachusetts, but it was an automatic, but otherwise exactly the same car. So, and I like it. I've been really pleased with the car so far. So, yeah. I do know how to drive a stick. That's actually, they say the number one thing you can do to avoid having your car stolen is to drive a manual, because most people can't, which is kind of cool. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense though, right? It's nice being able to drink a cup of coffee and drive though, instead of wrestling with everything because of the clutch. But yeah, I mean, you guys have any? It's rare to find an auto over here. Oh, an automatic, really? I mean, they're everywhere. I got to shoot, get an interview in the morning. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, I'll shoot you a DM with. I'll see him. He's been just putting out some really, really great stuff, and for whatever reason, I can't remember his name. Any photography chats planned for 2019? What do you mean by that? How do you mean photography chats? That's what steering with your knees for, yes. Can't drive because of epilepsy. No, that's tough, man. I'm sorry. That's rough. See you later, Michael. Thank you for stopping by. I don't know. What does he do? I don't know what that means. He does photography chats. Matt Day has literally 10 times more subscribers than I do. So I think he's probably in a position where more people would show up to hear him talk, if that's up to date on Riverdale. That's the TV show, right? Oh, you mean when I was like chatting with people? Yeah, sure. Probably. I mean, I don't know. I was still kind of trying to figure out what the channel was then. And I don't know. Maybe. I've never watched the TV show Riverdale. What did I watch? I watched something recently. I don't watch I don't know. I watch just like dumb stuff. Like so much of modern life is just wasting time with stupid crap, I feel like. I watched a movie a couple weeks ago, or maybe a month ago, called Mandy. I recommend that to anybody who likes Nicolas Cage. Yeah, I love the cooking channel. There's this show on Netflix, if you like baking shows, called Nailed It, which is like these people failing at baking things, and it's just delightful. I love it. I can't really describe it. They try to recreate these really intricate baking challenges, and they don't succeed, and it's really fun. Excuse me. Jeez. So anybody have any questions? Probably shut it down soon. We're losing people, but any questions at all? Any comments, suggestions? Do you want to critique me on my greetings at the beginning of videos? I was actually gonna start the next one with a "Hey kids," just cause. I mean, come on, calm down, man. Jeez, oh Pete. For some reason, Garth, that one, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, got hidden also. Let me see. What about the Sony doesn't inspire you? I'm not sure. I don't know. I think it's the process. It's just too easy. I like the camera. It takes really beautiful pictures, and I'm still kind of working with it. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's not the Sony specifically. I think it's like just digital photography in general. I just feel it's been so devalued by like my phone, and there's just something about the, yeah, actually, let me show you guys something that I can show. Hey, just real quickly, are either of my sisters watching this live stream currently right now? If you are, please leave a comment down below and warn me. Because these are a gift, but I think they're pretty cool. I did some stuff you can't really see on the webcam, but some prints. But I think these are all mostly with the Sony. That I think is kind of cool. Actually, this is kind of fun. This is with the Pentax. Again, you can't really see. The Pentax there. It's very exciting though. These are fun. I just got these back from, and this one turned out great. This is 35 millimeter. This is with the a 1.8 with the my Canon A1, which is cool. Kind of neat. So yeah, really fun. I got these done by McGreevy Pro Lab in Albany. I just picked them up today. So, oh, look at that guy. Look at that little guy. It's too much. Yeah, for sure. So these are cool. We're going to get them framed and give them as gifts. But yeah, very exciting. Fun stuff. So I grabbed these today. And so yeah. Did I miss anything? I'm sorry. Let's see real quick. Photos are great. Would you make more videos more often? I'd love to. It's just hard, man. I work a lot. I work long days, and on my weekends, I'm usually traveling. It's just tough. And just, shooting film necessitates kind of like waiting, but, you take them and then you wait. But I would love to, I'd love to make more videos. I'm going to be making more videos than I have been, which is to say not at all. But, yeah. So yeah, there'll be more content. And I figured because of the Christmas and, holiday season, whatever, I'm going to not be able to put anything up this weekend. I figured I'd pop in and say hi to you guys and let you know that I'm here and what's going on. I'm well, doing well. What kind of videos do you actually watch on YouTube? It's sort of embarrassing for a guy of my age. By the way, the party is really starting. It's the third one. For a guy my age, I watch video game stuff sometimes. I watch, I subscribe to PBS Space Time, PBS Space Time, SciShow. There's a channel called Eons that I watch, just kind of all the SciShow stuff. I watch this guy called Captain Disillusion who does, who dissects fake, YouTube, clips. Legacy Killa HD. I don't know what that is. No. Yeah, I watch Red Letter Media for sure. I enjoy them. I like the half in the bag and stuff. I listen to a lot of podcasts, especially when I'm at work. I listen to How Did This Get Made? There's a podcast called Unspooled that I've been listening to with Paul Scheer and I forget her name, but she's a film critic and it's really interesting. I don't know. I consume a lot of content. I listen to, without outing too much political stuff, I listen to a podcast called Chapo Trap House. I listen to Bill Simmons, sports stuff, a lot of NBA stuff. So whatever. Buffalo Bills beat because I can't help it. How you doing, man? And YouTube, I watch whatever. Like I said, science stuff, video game things. There's a guy called Northern Lion who plays The Binding of Isaac, and I've watched him for a while. He's a Canadian gentleman. But that's pretty much it. I do watch some photography channels. I watch Matt Day's stuff when he puts it up. He is great. He's a funny dude. I watch Matt Day's stuff still. I watch Ben Horn's stuff whenever he puts videos up. Ben's awesome. He's really great. When my channel was super tiny, even more so than it is right now, Ben came on and did a chat about it when his was, growing. Matt Day did the same thing. He's great. Yeah, so I don't watch a lot of photography content though. It's just, do you watch your own channel? I mean, a lot. Yeah, when I'm putting a video together. When you're editing a video though, you start to like lose track of the forest for the trees. You're kind of just like so in the zone in terms of like cutting it up and putting in the photos and editing things together and stuff. I do like John Boyce. I like him. He actually did a documentary recently with one of the guys from Chapo Trap House called Fighting in the Time of Loneliness or Fighting in the Age of Loneliness about the intersection of like MMA fighting and the history of MMA and politics and stuff. And it was really, it's pretty interesting. And it looks just like a pretty good video because you can tell he directed it. But I still maintain that he used to do those Breaking Madden videos. And those Breaking Madden videos, he did the one, it was the Super Bowl between the Broncos and the Seahawks, and it opened with the helicopters flying overhead and the Godspeed You Black Emperor's Godspeed You Black Emperor Dead Flag Blue starting, and it's still like the funniest thing I've ever seen. I love that video. And he makes the Seahawks are like 99 overall and they're all 7 feet tall. Finding background music. Yeah, finding music that fits is tough. I just try to find stuff and go to it. Higgins, is that available somewhere? The documentary in question? You can just watch it on YouTube. It's on SB Nation. But it's pretty good. It was good. Yeah, it's on, you can look it up. I think it's called Fighting in the Age of Loneliness. And it's, warning, it's got what's his name's leg breaking in the first episode. I forgot his name. Silva. Is it Silva? Anderson Silva. Yeah. And that's tough, but it was a cool watch. I enjoyed it. Do you watch Peter McKinnon? I don't know who that is. So no. Willem Verbeek. I don't know what that is either. I'm sorry. Loving NBA and sports. Oh yeah. That's how that started. Yeah. I do like John Boyce. He's a funny dude. He did like the Breaking Madden stuff. I remember thinking was just hilarious when those were on. I enjoyed those a lot. So, I guess if there's nothing else, maybe we'll wrap it. It's been over 45 minutes. I think it's been fun. We'll do this again, gentlemen, and maybe ladies. I think mostly gentlemen, just like my channel always. Anybody have anything they want? Any parting shots? Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you for watching. Boost my binding level. Is that like Binding of Isaac? What does that mean? Be excellent. Hope to see more stuffs again soon. Yeah, for sure. Thank you guys all for staying subscribed. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll probably not post this video right away of this stream. I may post it. The next one I'll schedule in advance. This was sort of a situation where I was going to be driving home and I just am tired and decided to stay home, and I was bored and waiting for XCOM to download. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll throw this thing on and go. Unlock the Polaroid for me. The Polaroid is not hard to unlock. That's like original game stuff, my man. Thanks. 4x5 videos. Looking forward to them for sure. I may be doing something like that this week. I was thinking of going out to the grain elevators for sunrise and trying to take some large format photos. That might be tough, but I will give it a shot. Certainly, I'll be hiking again once spring rolls around for sure. Peace out. Greg, if you have if anyone has any recommendations on what I should be checking out, photographers, channels, anything like that, feel free to shoot me a DM on Instagram. I don't have enough followers that I get overwhelmed by it, so I will respond to you almost certainly. The only people I don't respond to is every once in a while people send me like weird, like hitting on me stuff, and I'm not receptive to that. Otherwise, I'm totally into chatting with you. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.